Friday the 13th Part 3. Another Friday movie that I used to not like so much. And I think that was because of Shelley. Tiff, how are you doing? There was a time... Troy, how are you doing? Nice to see you, Troy McClure. There was a time when Shelley annoyed the shit out of me. And I think it was when I was a lot younger. And I think as I've grown older, I can kind of, I guess, relate to Shelley more. And I feel like when I watch it now, I feel bad for him and I kind of root for him, you know? So I think that says something about a character when they have that quality, right? Oh, the theme song is great, Destiny. Yes. It is one of the best theme songs of the entire franchise. It's fun. You want to get up and dance every time you listen to it, right? You want to shake your booty. Shake your booty. Yeah. It's like of all the themes, it's the only one you can really shake your booty to as well. Okay? You can say booty, right? So yeah, overall, before and I think Liana's kind of teed me up there for my favorite part of the movie, but overall, I give this a good 4 out of 5. It is a solid freaking Friday movie. There's some great kills in it. This is one of my very first horror memories. And there's a reason I put that image there. Because that image scared the living shit out of me. I was 10 years old, I think, when I saw this. I was having a sleepover with my cousin. And we were on one of those sofa hide-a-beds. Remember those guys? The sofa hide-a-beds. You know how much a sofa hide-a-bed weighs? 5,000 pounds. Okay? You can't prove me wrong because you can't lift the goddamn thing. They're fucking heavy, okay? A sofa hide-a-bed is scarier than any Friday the 13th movie, okay? Why don't they have a sofa hide-a-bed death scene? Why hasn't that happened? You always bitch about Stu being killed by a TV, and I think he could live by a TV, but could he live if a sofa hide-a-bed fell on his fucking face? Absolutely not. That is sure death, okay? We need a sofa hide-a-bed horror movie, okay? Because that's what I watched. All of you watched horror movies on a sofa hide-a-bed when you were young. I know. I did. We did it together, right? What am I doing? But the scene where he squeezes the guy's head and the eyeball just pops right out at the TV scared the living crap out of me. I couldn't deal with it, okay? I started crying. It was too much. It was just too much. You know, I always give credit to Halloween, but Friday is the one that I think scared me as a little kid the most, right? Like I didn't have my adult scare was for Halloween 4, but my kid scare was with the Friday movies, the early Friday movies. I couldn't handle them. They just, man, those kills just fucked me up big time, okay? If a futon falls on you, it's just going to bounce. A futon has no power whatsoever. It has 0.0 body strength. Okay? You can't die from a futon. Okay. So, yeah, what am I talking about? Yeah. So I think the best part is probably the final act. Yeah, that final act when she freaking chops him on top of the head with the machete. And I said the final act for part 4, but yeah, this final act when I mean, Leonardo, you're thinking for me. When that mask freaking comes off and you like that is the ugliest and scariest face in all of horror, right? Like that will give you nightmares. When you see Jason's face behind the mask in part 3, I don't know. Richard Brooker, he just had, I guess it was a mixture of his actual face that made that mask look even scarier. I don't know. And he had that lumbering walk too. Richard Brooker is definitely the scariest Jason. Ted White's my favorite Jason. Richard Brooker is the scariest Jason. Am I right on that, guys? Am I right on that? Casket Jack says Friday the 13th is a better franchise than as a whole than Halloween. I will say this. I appreciate that both franchises are quite different and serve a different purpose. I'll say that, okay? Because I'm not going to change anybody. There's people like Jack I mean, I don't know if Jack's favorite is Friday the 13th, but yeah, man, there's people that Friday is their freaking life, you know? like Halloween fans. Halloween is my life, right? Ever since I saw Halloween 4 in the theater, that franchise has been a part of me. It's part of my fabric, okay? And I can't really say that about any other franchise. You know, I can't say that. I could probably say that I probably think about Halloween at least once a day. At least once a day. There's just so many qualities about that franchise that have really stuck with me throughout the years. You know, I love the story with Laurie and Michael, especially Loomis, and Beth gets it. Yeah, I can't get that connection with Friday like I do with Halloween. And, you know, for other people, it's the opposite. Other people, they're like, I can't get the connection with Halloween like I do Friday. I understand it. But yeah, Halloween has my heart. That's what it all comes down to. Okay. But yeah, I still love Friday the 13th. I love the big three. I love all three of them for a variety of reasons. Okay. Not to take anything away from any of them. And I'm glad that all three of them are quite different from each other, you know? As well as Chucky, as well as freaking Art and Terrifier. And, you know, every franchise becomes the upper echelon and iconic because they're all different. They all have their own message that they're trying to state. They're just, you know, they just have something about them that no other franchise has. All of them do. The big ones, right? The big six, whatever you want to call it. Texas has its own thing, you know. And then you get the lower ones that feel like they're kind of a knockoff of the greats, right? That's just the way it is. What's up, guys? You are at the end of the DD Live clip. What I do is I like to clip these out if I think the topic is important or something that's newsworthy. So thank you for watching. And if you want to watch more, you can go over here. You can go over here, click on one of those. And yeah, hopefully I can do this for 20 seconds, which I think I did. Okay, so yeah, thanks for watching, guys.